thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Can the Bengals survive, let's say, 3 months without Joe Burrow? All right, so I've got UPS, Skittles bag, and Meatball Hero. And we'll combine all of these things together, and we are going to put the biscuit in the basket is what we're going to do. So my first thought on this is when you say survive, like they're not going to die, but in terms of actually being competitive and in a position to get in the playoffs, I'm going to go no, capital N, no. And no, they will not. Joe Burrow, for better or worse, is the Bengals. He is the franchise. He got paid like the franchise, and they just lost the steering wheel. So if you're driving along and you lose your steering wheel, it's a problem. If you're in the demolition derby and you lose your steering wheel, it's a bigger problem. So you're telling me that Jake Browning, who I actually liked when he played a few years ago, that Jake Browning is going to keep this jalopy on the road in Cincinnati, because at some point the defense is going to completely unravel. Like it's going to just be tattered in Cincinnati, so you're going to have to score more points, and you're going to have to throw the ball more, and Browning, the more you throw, the more interceptions, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So this is a UPS special in honor of our friend Tree in Chicago. It's a UPS special. What can Browning do for you? Not what Brown can do for you. What can Browning do for you? Well, he can deliver interceptions. He'll throw some touchdowns, and that's it. Now, you can sugarcoat this if you want. I choose not to, but if you want to sugarcoat it, you can do that all you want. It is next man up, suck it up, all that stuff. The show must go on. Blah, 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 blah. We've all heard the cliches. But on this one, I can't go there. Cannot do it. And Burrow, is it the receiver that makes the quarterback, or the quarterback that makes the receiver? Well, the Bengals have two absolute studs in Jamar Chase and T. Higgins as playmakers on offense. And that is true. And Browning, is he going to use them to the same degree that Burrow did? Well, Burrow hadn't played great to start the year here. The first couple of games or so was terrible against Cleveland last week. So what can Browning do for you? Well, what can he do for you? Let's see here. Well, he can put the ball in the other team's hands. Check that box. That's what he can do. A lot of turnovers here. Hero ball 1 minute. He didn't win the game on Sunday with a couple of plays late. Disaster the next, though. He reminds me of the comp on Browning, the backup for the Bengals. The comp is like Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick, the Amish rifle, without the beard and lacking charisma. Like if you had Ryan Fitzpatrick, you had him shave, and he had no charisma, there you go. So you're telling me that in the AFC, a conference that has Lamar Jackson in Baltimore, who's a great regular season player, fraud in the playoffs, but great regular season player. Kansas City, who's now 0-2, so you figure they most likely, if you continue down this path, they're going to be a wild card team. That's going to be their path. Although the AFC West, we'll see what the Chargers do against the Raiders tonight. And then you've got the Josh Allen scenario in Buffalo. So there's a couple of heavyweights in the AFC, and Jake Browning is going to keep you right in the middle of that. Now, every time a quarterback gets hurt, somebody says, "Whoa, what about Nick Foles? What about Nick Foles?" Okay, so that's a once-a-generation thing. Spoiler alert, that's already happened this generation.